If you watch this video until the end, you will definitely pass your theory test on the first attempt. Today, we will go through 50 essential mock test questions, so stick around until the end. Now let's get started. Watch this 20 seconds video clip with focus. Question 1. What's the speed limit for the car towing the caravan on this road? Option A, 50 miles per hour. B, 40 miles per hour. C, 60 miles per hour. D, 70 miles per hour. Answer is C, 60 miles per hour. The speed limit when you're towing a caravan or trailer is lower than the limit for a car that's not towing. This is mainly because the increased length and weight of the combination make it more difficult to control. When you're towing a caravan or trailer, you should take your time with any maneuvers. You should also allow more time for slowing and stopping. Question 2. The caravan starts to swing from side to side. What should the driver do to bring it back under control? Option A, accelerate until the swinging stops. B, brake firmly until the swinging stops. C, steer sharply in the opposite direction to the caravan's swing. D, ease off the acceleration to slow down. Answer is D, ease off the acceleration to slow down. When you're towing a caravan and it begins to snake, you need to bring it back under control. Don't steer sharply or brake hard. Instead, you should ease off the accelerator and gradually reduce your speed until the caravan stops snaking. Question 3. Why is the caravan unstable and swinging from side to side? Option A, because of side winds. B, because it's in the wrong lane. C, because there are traffic cones on the road. D, because the other cars are passing too close to it. Answer is A, because of side winds. When a caravan moves about like this, it's called snaking. It happens when the caravan is unstable. There are several reasons why a caravan could snake while you're towing it. They include uneven weight distribution, being buffeted by wind from passing high-sided vehicles, strong side winds. You should always be aware of the weather conditions while you're driving, but especially when you're towing a caravan. Question 4. Where would you usually see this road sign? Option A, bus stop. B, level crossing. C, pedestrian crossing. D, car park. Answer is B, level crossing. This plate is used with level crossing warning signs, advance warning of light signals at a level crossing with or without a gate or barrier. Question 5. Which vehicles can use this bus lane? Option A, buses, cycles, and taxis. B, buses only. C, buses and cycles. D, buses and cars. Answer is A, buses, cycles, and taxis. This sign shows a with-flow bus lane ahead. It can be used by buses, pedal cycles, and taxis. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 6. Why should you switch your headlights on when it first starts to get dark? Option A, so others can see you more easily. B, to make your dials easier to see. C, so that you blend in with other drivers. D, because the street lights are lit. Answer is A, so others can see you more easily and see you. Your headlights and taillights help others on the road to see you. It may be necessary to turn on your headlights during the day if visibility is reduced, for example, due to heavy rain. In these conditions, the light might fade before the street lights are timed to switch on. Be seen to be safe. Question 7. What type of emergency vehicle is fitted with a green flashing beacon? Option A, ambulance. B, fire engine. C, road gritter. D, doctor's car. Answer is D, doctor's car. A green flashing beacon on a vehicle means the driver or passenger is a doctor on an emergency call. Give way to them if it's safe to do so. Be aware that the vehicle may be traveling quickly or may stop in a hurry. Question 8. What should you do when leaving your vehicle parked and unattended? Option A, park in housing estate. B, leave the left indicator on. C, lock it and remove the key. D, park near a busy junction. Answer is C, lock it and remove the key. An unlocked car is an open invitation to thieves. Leaving the keys in the ignition not only makes your car easy to steal, but could also invalidate your insurance. Question 9. How can driving in a fuel-efficient manner help protect the environment? Option A, by increasing the number of cars on the road. B, through increased fuel bills. C, through the legal enforcement of speed regulations. D, by reducing exhaust emissions. Answer is D, by reducing exhaust emissions. Fuel-efficient driving is all about looking and planning further ahead. This helps raise your hazard awareness and reduces the need for late and heavy braking. This will make your journeys more comfortable, as well as considerably reducing your fuel bills and reducing emissions that can damage the environment. Question 10. You're driving in a built-up area that has traffic calming measures. What should you do when you approach a road hump? Option A, check your mirror and slow down. B, stop and check both pavements. C, move across to the left-hand side of the road. D, wait for any pedestrians to cross. Answer is A, check your mirror and slow down. Many towns have road humps as part of traffic calming measures designed to slow down traffic. Reduce your speed when driving over them. If you go too fast, you could lose control or damage your car. Look out for pedestrians or cyclists while you're driving in these areas. Question 11. You're driving on an open road in dry weather. What distance should you keep from the vehicle in front? Option A, a 2-second time gap. B, 2 car lengths. C, 2 meters, 6 feet 6 inches. D, 1 car length. Answer is A, a 2-second time gap. One way of checking there's a safe distance between you and the vehicle in front is to use the 2-second rule. To check for a 2-second time gap, choose a stationary object ahead, such as a bridge or road sign. When the car in front passes the object, say, "Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule." If you reach the object before you finish saying the phrase, you're too close and need to increase the gap. Question 12. What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral, known as coasting? Option A, increased fuel consumption. B, improvement in control. C, easier steering. D, reduction in control. Answer is D, reduction in control. Coasting is the term used when the clutch is held down or the gear lever is in neutral and the vehicle is allowed to freewheel. This reduces the driver's control of the vehicle. When you coast, the engine can't drive the wheels to stabilize you through a corner or give the assistance of engine braking to help slow the car. Question 13. What should the driver of the red car, arrowed, do? Option A, wave towards the pedestrians who are waiting to cross. B, tell the pedestrian in the road she shouldn't have crossed. C, wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. D, quickly drive behind the pedestrian in the road. Answer is C, wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. Some people might take a long time to cross the road. They may be older or have a disability. Be patient and don't hurry them by showing your impatience. If pedestrians are standing at the side of the road, don't signal or wave them to cross. Other road users might not have seen your signal, and this could lead the pedestrians into a hazardous situation. Question 14. Some two-way roads are divided into 3 lanes. Why are they particularly dangerous? Option A, traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. B, traffic can travel faster in poor weather conditions. C, traffic can overtake on the left. D, traffic uses the middle lane for emergencies only. Answer is A, traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. If you intend to overtake, you must consider that approaching traffic could be planning the same maneuver. When you've considered the situation and decided it's safe, indicate your intentions early. This will show the approaching traffic that you intend to pull out. Question 15. Why should you be cautious when going past this bus waiting at a bus stop? Option A, there's a zebra crossing ahead. B, there are driveways on the left. C, people may cross the road in front of it. D, the road surface will be slippery. Answer is C. People may cross the road in front of it. A bus at a bus stop can hide pedestrians who might try to cross the road just in front of it. Drive at a speed that will enable you to respond safely if you have to. Question 16. Where would it be unsafe to overtake? Option A, traveling up a long hill. B, on a single carriageway. C. On a one-way street. D. Approaching a junction. Answer is D. Approaching a junction. You should overtake only when it's really necessary and you can see it's clear ahead. Look out for road signs and markings that show it's illegal or would be unsafe to overtake. For example, approaching junctions or bends. In many cases, overtaking is unlikely to significantly improve your journey time. Question 17. What advice should you give to a driver who has had a few alcoholic drinks at a party? Option A. Wait a short while and then drive home. B. Have a strong cup of coffee and then drive home. C. Drive home carefully and slowly. D. Go home by public transport. Answer is D. Go home by public transport. Drinking black coffee or waiting a few hours won't make any difference. Alcohol takes time to leave the body. A driver who has been drinking should go home by public transport or taxi. They might even be unfit to drive the following morning. Question 18. You need glasses to read a vehicle number plate at the required distance. When must you wear them? Option A. Only at nighttime. B. Whenever you're driving. C. When you think it's necessary. D. Only in bad weather conditions. Answer is B. Whenever you're driving. Have your eyesight tested before you start your practical training. Then, throughout your driving life, have checks periodically as your vision may change. Question 19. You're waiting to come out of a side road. Why should you look carefully for motorcycles? Option A. Police patrols often use motorcycles. B. Motorcycles are usually faster than cars. C. Motorcycles have right-of-way. D. Motorcycles can easily be hidden behind obstructions. Answer is D. Motorcycles can easily be hidden behind obstructions. If you're waiting to emerge from a side road, look carefully for motorcycles. They can be difficult to see. Be especially careful if there are parked vehicles or other obstructions restricting your view. Question 20. You want to turn right from a main road into a side road. What should you do just before turning? Option A. Check for traffic overtaking on your right. B. Stop and set the parking brake. C. Cancel your right turn signal. D. Select first gear. Answer is A. Check for traffic overtaking on your right. In some circumstances, your indicators may be difficult to see, and another road user may not realize you're about to turn. A final check in your mirror and blind spot can help you to see an overtaking vehicle, so that you can avoid turning across their path. Question 21. Why should you test your brakes after this hazard? Option A. You'll be on a slippery road. B. You'll have just crossed a long bridge. C. You'll be going down a long hill. D. Your brakes will be wet. Answer is D. Your brakes will be wet. A ford is a crossing over a stream that's shallow enough to drive or ride through. After you've gone through a ford or deep puddle, your brakes will be wet and they won't work as well as usual. To dry them out, apply a light brake pressure while moving slowly. Don't travel at normal speeds until you're sure your brakes are working properly again. Question 22. You're driving with your front fog lights switched on. What should you do if the fog is cleared? Option A. Drive with them on instead of your headlights. B. Leave them on if other drivers have their lights on. C. Switch them off as long as visibility remains good. D. Flash them to warn oncoming traffic that it's foggy. Answer is C. Switch them off as long as visibility remains good. Switch off your fog lights if the weather improves, but be prepared to use them again if visibility reduces to less than 100 meters, 328 feet. Question 23. What will affect your vehicle's stopping distance? Option A, the street lighting. B, the condition of the tires. C, the time of day. D, the speed limit. Answer is B, the condition of the tires. Having tires correctly inflated and in good condition will ensure they have maximum grip on the road. How well your tires grip the road has a significant effect on your car's stopping distance. Question 24. You're joining a motorway from a slip road. How should you deal with traffic already on the motorway? Option A. Use the slip road to accelerate until you're moving much faster than the motorway traffic. B. Carry on along hard shoulder until you see a safe gap. C. Match your speed to traffic in the left-hand lane and filter into a safe gap. D. Stop at the end of the slip road and look for a safe gap. Answer is C. Match your speed to traffic in the left-hand lane and filter into a safe gap. You should give way to traffic already on the motorway. Where possible, traffic may move over to let you in, but don't force your way into the traffic stream. Traffic could be traveling at high speed, so try to match your speed to filter in without affecting the traffic flow. Question 25. Where are amber reflective studs found on a motorway? Option A, between the hard shoulder and the carriageway. B, between each pair of lanes. C, between the central reservation and the carriageway. D, between the acceleration lane and the carriageway. Answer is C, between the central reservation and the carriageway. On motorways, reflective studs of various colors are fixed in the road between the lanes. These help you to identify which lane you're in when it's dark or in poor visibility. Amber-colored studs are found on the right-hand edge of the main carriageway next to the central reservation. Question 26. How should you use the lanes on a motorway? Option A. Use the lane that has the least traffic. B. Keep to the left hand unless you're overtaking. C. Overtake using the lane that's clearest. D. Stay in one until you reach your exit. Answer is B. Keep to the left hand unless you're overtaking. You should normally travel in the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking a slower-moving vehicle. When you've finished overtaking, move back into the left-hand lane, but don't cut across in front of the vehicle that you've overtaken. Question 27. What restrictions apply to people who have a provisional driving license? Option A. They can't drive over 30 miles per hour. B. They can't drive with more than one passenger. C. They can't drive unaccompanied. D. They can't drive at night. Answer is C. They can't drive unaccompanied. You won't be able to drive unaccompanied until you've passed your practical driving test. If you haven't driven on the motorway while you were learning, ask your instructor to take you for a lesson on the motorway when you've passed your test. Alternatively, you could take part in the Pass Plus scheme. This has been created for new drivers and includes motorway driving. Ask your instructor for details. Question 28. Which vehicle is most likely to take an unusual course at a roundabout? Option A, taxi. B, estate car. C, delivery van. D, long vehicle. Answer is D, long vehicle. Long vehicles might have to take a slightly different position when approaching the roundabout or going around it. This is to stop the rear of the vehicle cutting in and mounting the curb. Question 29. When would you use the right-hand lane of a two-lane dual carriageway? Option A, when you're staying at the minimum allowed speed. B, when you're traveling at a constant high speed. C, when you're turning right or overtaking. D, when you're passing a side road on the left. Answer is C, when you're turning right or overtaking. Normally, you should travel in the left-hand lane and only use the right-hand lane for overtaking or turning right. Move back into the left lane as soon as it's safe, but don't cut in across the path of the vehicle you've just passed. Question 30. A cycle lane, marked by a solid white line, is in operation. What does this mean for car drivers? Option A. They may drive in the lane at any time. B. They may park in the lane. C. They may use the lane when necessary. D. They mustn't drive along the lane. Answer is D. They mustn't drive along the lane. While it's in operation, other vehicles must not use this part of the carriageway except to pick up or set down passengers. At other times, when the lane isn't in operation, you should still be aware that there may be cyclists using the lane. Give them plenty of room as you pass and allow for their movement from side to side, especially in windy weather or on a bumpy road. Question 31. You're looking for somewhere to park your vehicle. Neither you or your passenger are disabled. What should you do if the only free spaces are marked for disabled drivers? Option A. Use one of these spaces. B. Wait for a regular parking space to become free. C. Use one of the spaces as long as one is kept free. D. Park in one of these spaces, but stay with your vehicle. Answer is B. Wait for a regular parking space to become free. It's illegal to park in a space reserved for disabled drivers unless you're permitted to do so. These spaces are provided for people with limited mobility who may need extra space to get in and out of their vehicle. Question 32. What does this traffic sign mean? Option A. No overtaking allowed. B. Give priority to oncoming traffic. C. Two-way traffic. D. One-way traffic only. Answer is B. Give priority to oncoming traffic. Priority signs are normally shown where the road is narrow and there isn't enough room for two vehicles to pass. Examples are narrow bridges, roadworks, and where there's a width restriction. Make sure you know who has priority. Don't force your way through. Show courtesy and consideration to other road users. 2. Question 33. What does this line across the road at the entrance to a roundabout mean? Option A. Give way to traffic from the right. B. You have right of way. C. Traffic from the left has right of way. D. Stop at the line. Answer is A. Give way to traffic from the right. Slow down as you approach the roundabout and check for traffic from the right. If you need to stop and give way, stay behind the broken line until it's safe to emerge onto the roundabout. Question 34. You're approaching a junction where the traffic lights aren't working. What should you do when a police officer gives this signal? Option A. Turn right only. B. Stop at the stop line. C. Continue ahead only. D. Turn left only. Answer is B. Stop at the stop line. When a police officer or traffic warden is directing traffic, you must obey them. They'll use the arm signals shown in the highway code. Learn what these signals mean and obey them. Question 35. Where can you find reflective amber studs on a motorway? Option A. Separating the lanes. B. Separating the slip road from the motorway. C. On the left-hand edge of the road. D. On the right-hand edge of the road. Answer is D. On the right-hand edge of the road. At night or in poor visibility, reflective studs on the road help you to judge your position on the carriageway. Question 36. What's the national speed limit on a single carriageway road? Option A, 50 miles per hour. B, 70 miles per hour. C, 40 miles per hour. D, 60 miles per hour. Answer is D, 60 miles per hour. If you're traveling on a dual carriageway that becomes a single carriageway road, reduce your speed gradually so that you aren't exceeding the limit as you enter. There might not be a sign to remind you of the limit, so make sure you know the speed limits for different types of road and vehicle. Question 37. You're on a motorway. A lorry has stopped in the right-hand lane. What should you do when you see this sign on the lorry? Option A. Move into the right-hand lane. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Pass the lorry on the left. D. Stop behind the flashing lights. Answer is C. past the lorry on the left. Sometimes work is carried out on the motorway without closing the lanes. When this happens, signs are mounted on the back of lorries to warn other road users of the roadworks ahead. Question 38. What does this signal mean? Option A. Both trams and cars must stop. B. Cars must stop. C. Trams must stop. D. Both trams and cars can continue. Answer is C. Trams must stop. The white light shows that trams must stop. The green light shows that other vehicles can go if the way is clear. Trams are being introduced into more cities, so you're likely to come across them, and you should learn which signs apply to them. Question 39. You see this amber traffic light ahead. Which light or lights will come on next? Option A. Green and amber together. B. Red alone. C. Red and amber together. D. Green alone. Answer is B. Red alone. At junctions controlled by traffic lights, you must stop behind the white line until the lights change to green. A red light, an amber light, and red and amber lights showing together all mean stop. You may proceed when the light is green unless your exit road is blocked or pedestrians are crossing in front of you. If you're approaching traffic lights that are visible from a distance and the light has been green for some time, be ready to slow down and stop because the lights are likely to change. Question 40. You're in a tunnel and you see this sign. What does it mean? Option A. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. B. Beware of pedestrians crossing ahead. C. No access for pedestrians. D. Beware of pedestrians. No footpath ahead. Answer is A. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. If you have to leave your vehicle and get out of a tunnel by an emergency exit, do so as quickly as you can. Follow the signs directing you to the nearest exit point. If there are several people using the exit, don't panic, but try to leave in a calm and orderly manner. Question 41. You're driving in busy traffic. You want to pull up just after a junction on the left. When should you signal? Option A. As you're passing or just after the junction. B. Just before you reach the junction. C. Well before you reach the junction. D. It would be better not to signal at all. Answer is A. As you're passing or just after the junction. You need to signal to let other drivers know your intentions. However, if you indicate too early, they may think you're turning left into the junction. Correct timing of the signal is very important to avoid misleading others. Question 42. You've just passed your first practical driving test. What will you have to do if you get 6 penalty points on your license in the next 2 years? Option A. Retake only your practical test. B. Retake only your theory test. C. Retake your theory and practical test. D. Reapply for your full license immediately. Answer is C. Retake your theory and practical test. If you accumulate 6 or more penalty points within 2 years of gaining your first full license, it will be revoked. The 6 or more points include any gained due to offenses you committed before passing your test. If this happens, you may only drive as a learner until you pass both the theory and practical tests again. Question 43. For how long is a statutory off-road notification, SORN, valid? Option A, until the vehicle is used on the road. B, until the vehicle is repaired or modified. C, until the vehicle insured an MOTD. D, until the vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. Answer is D, until the vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. A SORN allows you to keep a vehicle off-road and untaxed. SORN will end when the vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. Question 44. Your car needs to pass an MOT test. What may be invalidated if you drive the car without a current MOT certificate? Option A, the vehicle registration document. B, the vehicle service record. C, the vehicle insurance. D, the vehicle tax. Answer is C, the vehicle insurance. If your vehicle requires an MOT certificate, it's illegal to drive it without one, and your insurance may be invalid if you do so. The only exceptions are that you may drive to a prearranged MOT test appointment or to a garage for repairs required for the test. Question 45. What should you do before driving into a tunnel? Option A, switch off your radio. B, switch on your windscreen wipers. C, close your sunroof. D, take off your sunglasses. Answer is D, take off your sunglasses. If you're wearing sunglasses, you should remove them before driving into a tunnel. If you don't, your vision will be restricted, even in tunnels that appear to be well lit. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 46. You're driving on the motorway. What should you do if luggage falls from your vehicle? Option A, stop at the next emergency telephone and report the incident. B, stop on the motorway and switch on hazard warning lights while you pick it up. C, walk back up the motorway to pick it up. D, pull up on the hard shoulder and wave traffic down. Answer is A, stop at the next emergency telephone and report the incident. If any object falls onto the motorway carriageway from your vehicle, pull onto the hard shoulder near an emergency telephone and call for assistance. Don't stop on the carriageway or attempt to retrieve anything. Question 47. What's the minimum depth of tread on the tires of a trailer? Option A, 1.6 millimeters. B, 2 millimeters. C, 2.2 millimeters. D, 1 millimeter. Answer is A, 1.6 millimeters. Your car or small van must have a minimum tread depth of 1.6 millimeters across the center of the tread and around the entire circumference. This also applies to the tires on your trailer. Question 48. What does this sign mean? Option A, parking place for pedal cycles. B, riding of pedal cycles prohibited. C, pedal cycles route crossing or joining road ahead. D, route for pedal cycles only. Answer is C, pedal cycles route crossing or joining road ahead. This sign warns you of a pedal cycle route crossing or joining road ahead. Question 49. What does this motorway sign mean? Option A, road narrows on right. B, move to adjacent lane. C, leave motorway at next exit. D, overheight vehicles divert. Answer is C, leave motorway at next exit. This tells you to leave the motorway at the next exit. Question 50. What does this sign mean? Option A, end of use of speed cameras. B, enforcement cameras are in use. C, area for taking photographs. D, slow down before the speed camera. Answer is B, enforcement cameras are in use. This sign is a reminder that enforcement cameras are in use, may be supplemented by a speed limit sign. For more practice and updates, click on the video you're watching on the screen. Keep building your confidence and get closer to passing your theory test. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.